let's get into it. I know many of you are like, girl, where's the verse? Drop the verse. There really isn't a verse for this. This isn't something I read in scripture. This is more so me walking out life and realizing some commonality in the things that God reveals to me. He says that we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the words of our testimony. So this is just the testimony of my life, to learn that sometimes what I perceived as rejection was really God protecting me, that there were spaces and places that I could not go because of the calling that was on my life, or the calling that is on my life. There are people that I couldn't connect with, conversations I could not have, because the Lord calls us to be set apart, that there is a place and a level of purity that we have to walk in. And it's just like the enemy to use fear, for God doesn't give us a spirit of fear. He gives us power, love, and a sound mind. It's just like the enemy to try to use fear as a tactic, or use rejection as a tactic to keep us disconnected and isolated. And what I have learned is that rejection is just the perverted lens of protection. Many of us are looking at it as this, woe is me, I'm not good enough, why me? When really God is saying, if I be for you, who can be against you? If doors don't open, it's simply because God didn't want that door to open. If opportunities don't come about, it's simply because God didn't want that opportunity to come about. When God closes a door, I'm getting some text messages. When God closes a door, it's because he wants that door closed. No man can open a door that God has closed, and no person can close a door that God has opened. Now, those are Bible verses. And I want y'all to be encouraged. I want you to seek God. I want you to ask God to reveal to you why certain opportunities didn't happen. But if God be for you, who can be against you? If greater is he that's in us than he that is in this world, that means when certain opportunities don't pan out the way that we perceive it, it simply means that God is protecting us, or keeping us, or has a different direction of our life. Trusting God, lean not into our own understanding, acknowledge him in all of our ways, and he will set straight our path. And I have learned this. I had an opportunity today, or these past few weeks. My job ended right before the wedding. I applied to a job, made it past the second round, and they let me know that I wasn't an ideal fit. I could sit here and throw a temper tantrum and go into this space of like, woe is me, or I can thank God that he's protecting me and keeping me and has something else for me, that I just have to continue to walk in faith to receive it. So I want to encourage you that a lot of time of what you think is rejection, or people not including you, or people not liking you, or opportunities not happening, it has nothing to do with you not being good enough, cute enough, insert whatever enough, and everything to do with God protecting you and keeping you, and his hand on your life for what it is that he has called you to do. So be encouraged, okay? Holla.